Interesting. But this meeting that you're talking about that was held, so it means that it's very correct. The PDP has the fact that there was a meeting about the Kogi, about the elections with the INEC boss and the security operatives. But
exactly.
Is any of the parties in copy of the outcome of the meeting? Because if there is a meeting concerning the election in this state, one will wonder that the parties involved, like the political parties, should be aware of some of the outcome of the meanings of the meeting.
Let me inform you that there was an earlier meeting that the president himself had with the governor of Kogi. And he had another meeting before that one with the governor of Bayelsa. In those meetings, the governors had brought to the president, as the leader of the country, their concerns about safety, about peace in their own states. And to their satisfaction, the president addressed all of those concerns. Let me tell you something. Whether there was a communique or no communique, I think Nigerians by now appreciate one thing about the PDP, which is that having lost power, they have determined that they want to destroy all national institutions. Please take my word. They want to destroy all national institutions. They have assailed the country's judiciary. They have assailed the police. They have assailed the EFCC. And they are now on to INEC. And they will continue to do this until they are stopped. PDP is simply want to continue with what they had. They had undermined these institutions in 16 years of their own rule. Now that President Muhammad Buhari has come, having vowed himself that he would rebuild institutions that had been destroyed, in his own words, by strong persons. They want to thwart the rebuilding of this national institution.
Madam Shehu, if I may come in here quickly, these allegations are very strong. One of it is that they are alleging that there are intelligence information which they say is available that they can show that the new INEC leadership under Professor Yakubu has been given an order by the president to compromise personnel in strategic areas in the state to manipulate card readers meant to be used for the election. This is a very weighty allegation. Is this true?
Exactly. And it is one that is unfounded and it is in line and the character with the ongoing makeup of the opposition party. Let me say one thing. President Muhammadu Buhari is not that kind of president.
Madam Shehu, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Oh, great. Let me quickly go again, because some of the things that the PDP has also alleged, and the case that we've seen of the former NSA who has gone to court, alleged that, look, the court has actually said that he should be allowed to travel. We saw that the DSS laid siege on his home and all of that. These are some of the information that the PDP are putting together to say that there is some level, high level arm twisting of the apparatus of the state, like the security operatives, to frustrate the opposition party. Is this true?
Let me tell you my understanding of what is going on. Mr. Dasuki was presented before a judge on the basis of a single line of accusation, on the basis of which the judge said he could go on bail. As I speak to you now, our understanding is that the bail conditions have not even been met. Whether or not he has got his certificate, his passport back, that is for the law enforcement agencies to find out. Now that's one. And the two, then on the basis of a different charge, the SSS had made this known to the public that there was a new charge that he was being call us to come forward to offer explanations on the matter of a new charge of missing $2,000 million in the procurement of weapons. Mr. Dasuki would simply not show up. So that's their own business. So the thing is that I think that you are dealing with two chapters of an unfolding situation.
Interesting. Before I allow you to go, Malam Shehu, of course, maybe in Abuja, I don't know if you're seeing few queues now again, because I cannot get fuel into my car, and so many Nigerians in Lagos also cannot get fuel. What is the situation of things as regarding fuel supply across the country?
Well, I believe the NNPC, they have 1.4 billion liters of petrol in stock. It's all about panic buying. I think Nigerians should believe our institutions.
All right, interesting. I was meant to ask you that question because the president has said he will be in charge of the Ministry of Petroleum. So when do we hope to see that these queues will go away then?
Nigerians should believe the NNPC. Calm down. They have enough fuel in stock.
All right. Thank you so much, Malam Garba Shehu. Tell me, is he kind of, what message, because the president has not attended the campaigns of your party's candidate in Kogi State. Is there any message this body language is perhaps telling the people in the states as regarding the candidate there, Abubakar?
No, I think that this has been very well explained by the party leadership which was present at the first major rally. She was attending to state events in India, Africa. So he couldn't make that one.
All right. Thank you so much, Malam Garba Shehu.
Adequately represented by the Vice President of Nigeria. I think that was it.
Thank you so much for your intervention this evening. Malam Garba Shehu, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity. Just before we go on break, let me go back to our Abuja studio where Alhaji Awatuka is still standing by. Let me get your thoughts on this matter of the Kogi. Your party has alleged, and these are weighty allegations against the presidency and the APC. What's your take? Does it look like your candidate is going to lose out in this election? That's why your party is screaming on this allegation now.
I'm very confident that the PDP will return back to government in Kogi government house come these elections. But I think also what the APC has to understand, or the government has to understand, is that they're the ones in the kitchen now, and the heat will come from all directions. I'm not privy to the intelligence that our publicity secretary has mentioned he has, but if they do exist, like you rightly said, those are weighty allegations. But I also expect, apart from being an opposition party, I also mentioned to you that we are a responsible opposition party. And we will continue to highlight where we feel there are challenges and problems. And the government should understand that. President Buhari, I quite know, will rise above the partisan side of things because he's the president for everyone, whether it's you're the PDP or APC or whatever party you belong to. So, and when some things happen, because some things will happen beneath his watch that he may not be privy to. So that is the role the opposition has to bring up these things. And I think when they come up, they should be looked at. If they're true, they should be handled. If they're not true, well, it should be kept aside. But I don't believe my people, my party would continue just giving rubbish. No. And,
what do you think will win that election come November 21? Inshallah,
the PDP and Governor Wada will be back in government now.
I'm not expecting any less from you. Alhaji took out there, our PDP chieftain, talking to us from our Abuja studio. Thank you so much for your time this evening on Politics Day. Well, we'll take a moment, and when we return, we talk about the new government and the task ahead of the ministers. What are your views on the new team? You tell me. Join me again in a bit.